Alright guys, we're going to do a DIY dancing on the cloud machine. It's going to help you mobile DJs increase your profits. You're going to spend way less than you would buy one of those machines from one of the big box stores. Come on, let's just go. Alright guys, this is going to be my DIY dancing on the cloud machine. I'll show you all the parts that I use to make it, but pretty much I ordered this bucket. I ordered it from a site online. The site is called Hydro Builder. These buckets are primarily for planting, like indoor planting, growing things. I've got this one already hooked up. This is a bucket that I modified. As you can see, I drilled a hole in it. Well, I cut a hole in this, and I used some PVC piping. That's probably about 3 inches, maybe 2.5. Put a lid on it, and let's show you what we did inside. Here's one that's not modified. This is one that I got straight from the company. There, and what I did on the side is I just spray painted that all black. So I got the bucket. Let's set you up here. Got the bucket, and what I did was, after I modified it and cut the hole, this thing's kind of hard to pop off. We will see. Alright, so what I did was, as you can see, I popped the top off here, and what I have is one of these bucket heaters. This is a bucket heater that I've placed inside, and let's see if we can zoom in. So these bucket heaters are waterproof, and with the cord, I can zoom in for you, see if we can focus. What I did was I drilled a hole, second hole through the back, and I'll turn this around for you guys. This comes out of the back, and we plugged it into our wall. So this water heater that I picked up off Amazon, it's going to get the heat to 180 degrees. I've got about 5 gallons, well, it's far less than 5 gallons, but this is a 5-gallon bucket. I've probably got about 3 gallons full of water, and what I'll do is I'll drop in the dry ice. Once that dry ice hits the hot water, you're going to get smoke coming out of the nozzle here, our PVC, and once the lid is on, you're going to get an amazing dance effect, and I'll show you that in a second. Okay, so what I've done is I put my bucket onto some wheels here. You'll see in a moment while we do that, and have my dry ice here. So we're gonna lift the lid off the bucket. Always wear safety gloves. And you can see that water is nice and hot. You can see that steam, despite that hole being there. This water, that hole being there, this water is nice and hot. So I'm gonna put the camera down, open up the dry ice. You have always wear your safety gloves. I had a block of dry ice, and it was a block, and I took a hammer, banged that up in pieces, and we're gonna see. Let's get here. And the reason it's on wheels is because once I unplug the bucket heater, I'll be able to roll this around the dance floor. And ideally you want to have 2, but I just want to show you guys what one can do. We will put the camera over here, lower the tripod a bit, so you guys can get nice look-see. Okay, now I'm just gonna roll that around. All right, ice is going in. lid's on. Roll this around. Let's take our time. It is 105. And you really don't even need to roll it around. Lid on good. Alright. So you guys see that there? There it is, DIY. Dancing on the cloud. Now, you can see it's starting to filter, dissipate a little more. But you see that fog? It's a nice dancing on the cloud effect. So essentially you roll it around, get good coverage on your dance floor, and it's starting to fade a little. So we use 5 pounds of ice, dry ice. As you can see, it's creeping down there too. So I use 5 pounds. So maybe next time I'll try 10 pounds, see what happens there. But you got a nice mist. Let's look at our clock. We've got, okay, it's been about 2 minutes and you see it's starting to dissipate and fade. So with 2 of these buckets going, the idea is that you get double the coverage and you will get double the pleasure.